Meatball, I'm gonna take a note right quick. I'm gonna say, just so I don't forget later, make mo money. Perfect. Oh, hey, how's it going? My name is AndrewMoMoney, and we are here to make a little bit of extra cash and learn a little bit more about the stock market. That's Professor Meatball. He is a University of Cornell graduate. He is a doctorate in data science, and I am also a data scientist here in Silicon Valley. Let me just say that, first of all, thank you. You are a smart connoisseur ape mind to be able to find this video and learn a little bit more about contract for difference and about exactly how Robinhood did not buy a lot of the shares that you told Robinhood as a broker to buy. Exactly how is this a huge bombshell, and exactly how is this going to affect the AMC and GME squeeze later on? I will tell you if you watch to the end of the video and head over to my channel, AndrewMoMoney, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we are going live every day, bell to bell, and hoping you understand the stock analysis of not just AMC and GME, but the entire stock market. So with that out of the way, and after you like this video, let's get started on exactly what Robinhood did. First step is to understand exactly what is a long position, or otherwise known as just a normal share that you buy. When you go to the stock market, you have to either go through a broker, or if you know a couple of people, you could go and buy from the market a share right away. This is for a lot of reasons going to affect the market, because by buying the share, you're telling people that you like the stock, right? We like the stock, and the price of the stock, therefore, depending on how much volume of the stock you bought, is going to go up accordingly. However, what if you told the person, the broker, let's say Robinhood in this case, hey, I would like to buy the stock, and then they wrote it down on a piece of paper and never ever bought the stock? Why would they do that? Well, first of all, there are some due diligence, DD, that has talked about exactly why Robinhood would want to have a short position or maybe fight against long positions of the stock. However, forget about that for now. Let's just talk about exactly how Robinhood let us down. They made us sad by not telling us that they were doing something called CFD, or contract for difference trading. This is the idea that if they made money on you losing money on the stock, or if they lost money on you gaining money on the stock, this is the price of the stock fluctuating and you deciding when you want to buy and sell, they, instead of actually buying and selling the stock on your behalf, just pretended like they bought or sold the stock on your behalf. When it's time to check out, as in you got some earnings onto your buying power because you sold the stock after it went higher than your entry price, or maybe you lost money because you sold lower than your entry price, then the Robinhood people say, okay, thanks, this is the difference. It's kind of like thinking that you were buying and holding for a cause and then having that be torn away from you. How exactly is that? Well, Robinhood is incentivized to do this because of one main reason, and one main reason alone. This helps them make money. This helps them make money when they can predict, or at the very least have a gut feeling, that the price of the stock is not going to rise higher than your entry price. That's the reason why they might not buy the stock on your behalf and might just be trading on margin. Or another way to say it is they're just playing with funny money, imaginary stocks with actual money from you. Now, the most important thing to keep in mind in this sense is that they do want to buy the stock if they think the price of the stock is going to go up. The problem in January is that so many of the stocks that went up didn't exist when Robinhood didn't go out in your behalf and buy the stock. This caused Robinhood to be in a $3 billion margin call mess, but we don't have to go into that. We just have to know that Robinhood lied. Robinhood lied about a myriad of things, but most importantly, Robinhood lied about whether or not you actually affected the market. This is why it hurts the confidence of so many different people. You, and especially smart ape, especially wrinkly-brained ape, might think that this is it. Fear, uncertainty, doubt. First of all, here is what you should do if you have a Robinhood account and you bought GME specifically during January and still are holding to this day. By selling, you are going to not only hurt yourself, but also the launch pad rocket ship that is currently poised for liftoff. And finally, it's just going to be a benefit for Robinhood in the future and the short sellers that have short positions. Without going into too much detail, just understand that if you wanted GameStop or AMC to go to the moon, by selling and trying to go to another broker, you are essentially doing the opposite of good. One, you might miss out on a little bit of delta because if you sell and enough enough people like you sell, before the time that you can buy in on another broker or transfer your account, your funds to another broker, you might actually miss out. Now you're probably asking, Andrew, what are you doing in my house? Was that financial advice? And what can I do if I still have Robinhood and I bought some GME or some other number of stocks and now I no longer trust Robinhood because of this CFD nonsense? Well, that's simple. Number one, I'm in your house because I'm teaching you about stocks. Number two, this is not financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. And number three, most importantly, there are two things you can do if you have a Robinhood account still and you don't want that anymore. Number one, you could transfer. You could transfer to Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, or my personal favorite, Webull. Webull is going to be able to give you a myriad of different technical tools, and you will be able to get 2 free stocks using that link that I'm going to provide down below. The reason why you would probably want to open a Webull account, even if you're not transferring, is so that you can have multiple different access points to the market in case one of these two ends up having a network error or ends up going offline for any number of reasons, like clearinghouse cash requirements or anything like that. If that happens, you might be able to access the market with another account. That's why you should be able to focus up and get that ready, squared away, just in case, as a safety insurance policy before the squeezing. Now, the next thing that you can do is to make sure that you follow the description instructions to change your account away from being a margin account so that there are going to be options for you to, one, stop the shorts from taking your shares and lending them out without your permission and not even paying you for it. And number two, immediately instant send those shares that were originally in funny money land into your account so that they can actually have to buy. There's a lot of misinformation out there, so remember, take all DD due diligence with a big grain of salt, a big bucket of salt, and make sure to do your own research as well, including this one, including this DD, because as of taping, everything is accurate, but some things could be factually wrong, and you will have to find out yourself when you do your own research. Remember guys, we will see you on the moon together, but if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel and liked the video, it's time for you to do so. Do it as a practice run before you go on over to AndrewMoMoney, which is also in the description down below, and subscribe to my channel as well. We'll see you guys next week for another exclusive video specifically for Wall Street Bets New, and for now, but not for forever, I will see you guys in space. Peace.